Friends, welcome back. BigDenoPlays. It is time for a level 3 showdown. We're going to chase down a Crimson Croc at level 3. We may be too soon for this, but I'm excited. We've got some great survivors. We're just going to go hard. Level 3 Crimson Crocodile. Couple of things before we go. People that depart with heavy gear are going to lose all their survival. Not ideal, but we're going to be doing some herb gathering, so we should be okay. Second of all, we do have a Regalism level 3 to do, and that is on Nagini, who has 10 Hunt XP and has a level 3 Ponder, which I didn't do. The good news is that we gain Sword and Shield style from having Collective Cognition 21, and we get to innovate Stone Stairs, and we get to roll, and we roll a 4. Call the Storm. So I think we will look up Call the Storm, and then we will grab the Stone Stairs as well. So we gain Sword and Shield style, boom, and we gain Call the Storm, boom, and both of those look very interesting indeed. So I don't think we need Stoneheart, and we're not using a sword for combat conviction, so we might grab Sword and Shield style and Call the Storm. Sword and Shield style would be good for someone who had a Sword and a Shield. Oh, that is awesome. Call the Storm. Once per round, you may spend 2 insanity of your next wound attempt, bonus strength equal to your weapon proficiency. Interesting. Regalism feels pretty good. So that is her Regalism. All departing survivors gain 3 insanity. This lantern year, we are ready to depart. Close, bang, depart. Manage departing survivors, 1, 2, 3 insanity. Anyone departing with heavy gear, which is Regulus and... Now Regulus cannot get any survival during the hunt or showdown phase because of his sleepless. Ginny has all of her survival gone, but she has Phoenix armor. All right, let us depart. So we're going on a hunt. I've got to tell you, if this is the day that I draw the Bone Eaters, I'm going to be unhappy. It's late at night. I don't really want to do a showdown against Bone Eaters. So it's almost certain that I will draw them. Herb gathering and mineral gathering will be one of these spaces. Probably the one right before the monster here, this one. First person, Dumbledore. Let's flip. We get a random hunt event. Yellow first. 20. Is dry lands. The survivors suffer heat exhaustion. Each survivor loses 1 survival. If any survivor has a pickaxe, gain an iron basic resource. We all lose a survival, and that is done. One iron basic resource. Good. Next hunt event will be one of these bad boys, and we get Lady in the Blood Lake. Whoa, cool. Event revealer is now deaf. In a lantern innovation. No, we do not want to do that. It just occurred to me that we need to give Fleur her bleeding tokens and give her her armor. Great, so we'll roll a random hunt event. That's a really interesting one. I feel like you might go for that early for a free inner lantern. 4. Famine. You may have survivors gain 1 courage and press on. If you press on, the survivors pull their supplies. The event roller wields 1d10 and adds +2 to their roll for each consumable gear or resource the group has. Well, we have consumable. We just have the monster grease. And that is all. But we do have the iron resource, so we're adding +4 to the roll. -1 speed token, +4. It is really bad to get a -1 speed token, but if we... What's the courage situation? Nagini would get bold. I'm going to risk it. We got a lifetime reroll up our sleeves, so Nagini achieves bold, and we'll roll the lucky dice and get a 6, which turns into a 10, which is you manage to stave off the terrible hunger. Good decision, maybe. And we'll just roll the bold for thingy. That's a 3. It's fucking terrible. I haven't rolled anything good on any of my bold rolls or any of my insight rolls, which is very annoying. Bold, hunt phase triumph, gain a +1 speed token for the next showdown. One thing Nagini doesn't need is speed. Fingernail whip, I suppose. No, the diamond scab guitar. Okay, so the next one is a random hunt event, and we get a random hunt event. All right, next one, 88. The sword and the statue. Do we want the Murasama? Are we worried about a dismembered arm? Starting with the event reveal and proceeding clockwise may make 1 attempt. They gain 1 courage, roll 1d10 and add their hunt XP to the roll. So we've got quite a few survivors with a few hunt XP here, so we can't possibly fail. I don't really want Murasama though. I can absolutely gain a courage on 3 of these people with no risk. So we'll do that. You can gain a courage. You can gain a courage. And you can gain a courage. The worst case scenario, oh look, we don't get the Murasama. Oh look, we don't get the Murasama. Oh look, we get Murasama. I don't want it. Go away. Another basic hunt event. It is a random hunt event. We shall roll 84. The Scribe's Book. If the settlement has pictographs. Do we have pictographs? No. Okay, so we have to write in the book with... I'm not sure if we have to write in the book. Insane survivors with 3 courage must, but does that mean You have to, with pictographs, you have to write your name in the book. We don't have pictographs, so that's a confusing sentence. It says, if the settlement has innovated pictographs, any survivor with 3+ courage may write their name in the book. Great. However, insane survivors with 3+ courage must write. Does that mean that we still need to have pictographs? Or do we just fucking trundle up there and be like, hey, I'm insane, I'm going to write my name in the book? I'm going to assume we don't, because we don't have pictographs. 16. Night terrors. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The result is greater than their insanity. Otherwise, they gain 1 random disorder. That's awful. Some random disorders coming up. Dumbledore should be fine. He's great. Dumbledore is not great. No one has extra sense. Regulus might be great. Regulus is not great. Random disorders for all. Fun. All right, we'll go top down. So first one gets squeamish. Dumbly is squeamish. You are not Dumbledore, you liar. You eat those weird fucking jelly beans. Next person gets directional dyslexia. Oh, that's terrible. Disorder. Directional dyslexia. You can only move in a single straight line. That's awful. Next person. On arrival, lose half your survival. Ginny, you've got 0 survival, so that shouldn't be a problem. Somniphobia. Nagini. Picks herself up. Subjugated. When you are knocked down, you are dominated. Cool. And Regulus. He's going to pick himself up. Secretive. That's fine. Regulus can be secretive. An unfortunate turn of events, friends, but what you gonna do? Disorders. I hope I don't see you again. We're on to this one, which is from Regulus, and it is Salty Reeds. Survivors with 3 understanding may investigate. So Fleur can investigate, Ginny can investigate, and Regulus can investigate. So we'll do Fleur. She investigates. She rolls a 5. Gain a bleeding token for each hit location without armor gear. There is none, so she doesn't gain a bleeding token. She wouldn't have minded, really. Ginny does have a sickle. Ginny rolls a 10. Gain a diamond scab. Indomitable resource. Ooh, feels good, man. It's an indomitable perfect hide. Salty Reeds. Overwhelming darkness. We walk the path of the brave because we are wonderful people. Let's roll the top down. The first person is getting a 3. Dumbledore. Gain an accuracy token. He will ignore that because he's going to not worry. Next person, a 6. Gain 1 evasion token. All other survivors gain 1 survival. So we're going to go, all other survivors gain 1 survival. However, Fleur doesn't, She was already on 10, 9, sorry, and Regulus cannot because he is sleepless. Next person, a 1, lose 1 courage or save them. We'll lose a courage. Next person, a 1, 1 courage, and Regulus, a 7, suffer 1 event damage to your arms. Wonderful. That's all. We go here. Missing faces. Nominate a survivor to investigate. All survivors gain the Terrified Survivor status card. Awful. Gain the Glass Mask fighting art. Okay. It'll be Regulus. It's an 8. Glass Mask fighting art. So he will vaultless, but we'll have a look at Glass Mask and see if we want to keep it. When you depart, gain 3 insanity. If you have face painting, so it's 6 insanity. Yeah. He will just use his vaultless. Roll the dice. I think he's just going to gain a Lumi unless he rolls a 1. He gains a Lumi. We go to this one, we flip a hunt event, we have a random event, white first, 68. And then we will do mineral gathering and herb gathering. A familiar face. Each survivor rolls 1d10, the lowest becomes a straggler. We'll go top down, a lantern 10 on Dumbledore, a 7 on Fleur, Ginny rolls a 7, Nagini rolls an 8, and Regulus rolls a 10. So it is either Ginny or Fleur. Fleur, Ginny is the straggler. Oh no. Bittersweet memories reducing the tears. Reduce their insanity to 0 and they gain 1 understanding. Insanity 0. Not good for the crockety croc. Terrified. All right. Mineral gathering. Let us gather some minerals, friends. LM mineral gathering. The person who has the bone pickaxe is green, which is Nagini. So she'll roll 7. You find an iron on a 6+. We archive the bone pickaxe. Bone pickaxe is destroyed, but we gain ourselves another iron. That's good. Herb gathering. We add 10 to our result. 3 dice for each. 1, 2, and 5 is 8, so that takes us to 18. That is nothing, so we're on 18. Everyone gets a survival first, except for Regulus. So we're on 18. Next roll. 2, 4, 3 is 9, so that's 27. Fourth roll. 1, 8, and 3 is 12. So that's 39. 9, 4, 5. So it takes us to 45 to 74. We gain 2 fresh acanthus. We don't have cooking, so 2 fresh acanthus. And now we flip our hunt event. It's a random event. Yellow first. 62. Did we just do 62? Space between the rocks. Gain an iron. Done. Last hunt event is River of Blood. Each survivor must roll to cross the river. We shall start with Dumbledore. He does not have a whip. He rolls a 7. Gain a bleeding token. Done. Fleur does not have a whip, nor does she have any heavy gear. A 9. Gain a random vermin resource. Yay! We will get a hissing cockroach. Archive this to lose all survival and gain 2d10 insanity. If you are insane, you must consume this. That is awful. Who was that? Fleur. So she gains 2d10 insanity and loses all survival. It's not going well so far, friends. 25 insanity though. That's okay. We lose the vermin resource. Next person along, Ginny. Ginny gets a 9. She gains a random vermin resource. She gets a nightmare tick. Oh, permanent evasion, a 6+. Not for me. Nagini rolls a 6, gain a bleeding token. And Regulus rolls a 1. Regulus must prevail or suffer a dismembered arm or leg severe injury. Ginny has a whip, so she actually gains 1 evasion token and the mortal disorder. Okay. Immortal disorder. Well, at least we can get rid of secretive. Okay, so you must prevail or suffer a dismembered leg severe injury. I think prevail is you must spend your survival or your survival. At least one suffer the listed consequences. Regulus has suffered a dismembered arm or dismembered leg. Outstanding. 1 dismembered arm. That is a punishing hunt phase we've just gone through there, friends. Punishing. Would it have been... No, scout hunt event. All right. The good news, we've made it. We're going to build the AI deck. These are our basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All basics. These are our legendaries. There's 2 of these. 1, 2. And these are our advanced. There is 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. We'll nip over here. We have all of these things set up already. We have Indomitable. We have Enchanted Flesh. We have Blood Secret. We have Blood Soaked, which is crazy. And we will put that there and we will shuffle this deck. Can't see that, Deno, you dickhead. Thinking I had the other camera on. Boom. Done. Terrain cards. So we have, I'm going to get the blood pool out first of all. Survivor corpse and blood pool. We do have physiognomy, so we are going to be able to whip out. How many physiognomies do we have? No. No. Do we actually have a physiognomy? No. Yeah, Ginny. Ginny has physiognomy. All right, so we get irrelevant stone columns. Tall grass is so clutch. An ore vein. Tall grass is massive. Okay, so who do we want to get hit? Probably at this stage it is you. You are okay as well. You are fine. You are fine. You are fine. The ore vein's there. Survivor corpse is at least 6 spaces from all other terrain. So that can be the scout's job. Blood pool, survivor corpse, ore vein. Okay. Well, I've got to say, I'm pretty nervous. Pretty nervous. This chap has some modifiers up. We have +2 speed and +2 damage. That is going to result in some very, very big swings. 2 speed, 2 damage. When the trap is drawn for the first time, cancel it, discard it, and reshuffle the hit location deck, then flip this to Diffuser Heart. Vasodilated gains super dense. Adrenal Master, fine. So let's look and see who's got 0 insanity, because those people are terrified. It's just Ginny that's terrified. And that's it. So I've got some fresh acanthus that I can archive to heal a hit location. Yeah, it doesn't help me. I thought it gave me survival for some reason. Maybe that's just the acanthus plants. Wish us luck, friends. This is going to be a nerve-wracking fight. If we survive, it'll be a wonderful decision. Spinning Eyes, a repeating card. The closest threat in range we get to choose. Move into range and attack target. The range is 3. Who is least likely? Ginny has evasion 5 and she's in tall grass. It will be Ginny. So the croc is going to move to there. And swing for the fences. So the range is 3, the speed is 2, the speed goes to 4, the accuracy is 3+, there's no accuracy buffs, and so that 3+ becomes a 10. We roll a single 10. She has no insanity, so she doesn't get to ignore the first hit each turn. So she's going to spend a survival to dodge. Let's see where it hits actually. The body. It's damage 3 and she's got bleed. The Monster gains +1 toughness. No. We'll spend the survival to dodge. We don't want that to happen. It's a repeat. It goes back on top of the deck. It's our turn. Our Crimson Armour set. We'll go like that. Yeah, the Crimson Armour set is going to go first, I think. So first of all, she's going to spend a survival. She has no survival. Punishing. She's going to use the Crimson Dress to move 3 spaces forward and activate a melee weapon with +1 strength for each bleeding token you have. Do we want to do that, or do we just want to give it +2 armor? We'll give it 2 armor. 1, 2. Flirt, and she will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Fingernail Whip being wielded by Ginny. Ginny has 1 survival. Does she have any bleeding tokens? No, she does not. How can we get you more survival? She doesn't. Yep, she does have the Terrified status card. She's got Immortal. We need to just get her in the blood pool, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we will go there like that. And then she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll use the blood pool and gain herself a 10 on the blood pool, which is she gains 3 insanity. She's done. Do we use the Fingernail Whip and have a swing? She actually has Guardless, so she could not have dodged that. She will have taken 1, 2, 3 damage to the body because she was terrified. That's awful, Deno. But that's fine. And she gets bleed 1, and then, yeah, he will spend a survival to ignore the dude gaining a +1 toughness token. Great. That's okay. So she'll go to there. I guess she'll spend the survival to trash her Terrified status card now. So she's fine. Awful start. Dumbledore, he's going to have a swing. He's a good dude. He'll just use some diagonal movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the rear. So he's going to find the castle. And he will swing with the Mighty Bone Axe. And it is savage. And it is heroic. So he rolls a crit, a perfect hit. And because of that, he's got Desperate Strike. So he is gaining plus a lot of strength to this. So it is a vasodilated location. Monster's going to move to the right because he's an absolute jerk. It is super dense, but the Mighty Bone Axe is not frail. So this attack is strength 5, plus the Bone Axe is 6, which is 11, plus 4 from the perfect hit. So it's anything but a 1. So that's a wound. If 99 Finger Spine is in the discard pile or in play, place it on top of the hit location deck. It is not. Archive this hit location. Oh no, that's just super dense. It's not vasodilated, so we don't do anything with that. That goes there. Spinning eyes goes to the wound stack. He rolls to the right. We'll spend a survival with... Oh, he's got no survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Collision. Suffers damage to a hit location. That's the boots. Yep. And that's it. We've got something for encouraging there. So we will use Dumbledore, spend a survival to encourage. He gains that survival back. We'll stand up our scout. The scout has actually got +2 speed or +1 speed from the vermin belly boots. So he's going to move to speed 4. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to swing for the fences with the Grimjaw. Don't know how he's going to go here, but a 6 is a hit, 4 is a miss, 1 is a absolute miss. It's a vasodilated hit location. That's a 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. What are we? Toughness 15. We come up short. Move 2 spaces forward. They suffer 4 brain damage. That sucks. No survival to dash. Green. Nagini. We'll spend a survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. And we'll go into the rear and we will swing with the Diamond Scab Guitar. She's got a speed token. Could be awful, but perfect hit. Find the castle twice. And any accuracy? No, so 3 hits, including a perfect hit. Don't think anything happens with that. Impervious, reflex, and reflex. So do we have Qatar specialization yet? No. Okay, so what's the reflex? 2 spaces forward, 2 spaces forward, impervious. We'll go for the impervious hit location first. See if we can roll a crit. We cannot, so that one is done. We'll then attempt to roll this pale fin base. Yellow will be the dice. Luck, luck, luck. Oh, no, luck. It's a wound. 2 spaces forward. Brain damage. Yep. So it's a wound. We didn't crit. So we gain a progress once per attack. We do a wound. And he moves 2 spaces forward and cranes his neck to wink at the attacker. We suffer 4 brain damage. He's being a jerk, this guy. That's our turn. Barbed Tail Whip, the closest threat in range, move, and synchronic attack. We're going to go like that. 2 speed, which goes to 4 speed. The accuracy is 3+. and Nagini has 3 evasion. So 3 plus goes to 6 plus. So that is 1, 2, 3 hits, 3 damage apiece. 1, 2, 3. Body, body, hand. We'll spend a survival to dodge. We'll take 1, 2, 3, and we will take 1, 2, 3. And then there is no other synchronic attacks. We do not have a lost tail. And so bleed 1 and knockback 5. That's it. What to do with my scout? I really want to get a wound, but it's unlikely that we're going to get a wound. Maybe we wait for a vasodilated hit location. So let's go into the rear again here, and we'll swing with the Diamond Scab Guitar. 1, 2 hits, 1 vasodilated, that's what we wanted. 2, disorder, yellow first. 7 and 6 is a wound. And 7, 4 is a wound, so that is a compulsive. Coagulated hit location goes on top of the deck. And it is this one. That is about as good an outcome as we could ask for. We won't do a surge at this point. We'll do the scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, speed 4. The Grimjaw. 1 hit. It's just perfect. Gain +3 strength to wound this location. A basic action will probably kill us. So if we do not succeed in this wound, do we roll any crits? We did not roll any crits. Such a huge roll, this one, actually. I have to use my favourite dice. It's a 9. That's a wound for sure. +3 strength to wound this location. That's 12. Grimjaw's 4. 16. It's a wound. So we have triggered our Grimjaw. So that's good. Now we will surge with the Diamond Scab Guitar on the perfect hit. We have got a guitar proficiency point. We did wound the monster. We did go diagonal. And that's a perfect hit. Anything for perfect hits? Nope. 1. Vaso. We shouldn't fail these. The Diamond Scab Guitar is strength 4, she's strength 3, 7. So we're looking for 8 in total. That's a wound. So we're going to archive that hit location and draw a coagulated. And this one, that's 2 wounds, 1, 2, archive that. Gain a vasodilated. Done. We've got no survival with thingy, it's so bad. We'll drink from the pool with Ginny again. That's a 4, so she's going to gain 1 insanity. And then she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's going to stash 1, 2 into there. Where was that one? Yep. So he is spending survival to dash. Does he get it back? He does. He will swing. He's moved diagonally twice. We have absolutely wounded the monster and leveled up strength training at last. Oh, +1 strength and +1 systemic pressure. Did that apply our strength? I think so. Strength training. Is that survivalism? Finally. Okay, the Mighty Bone Axe, 8 and a 6 is 2 hits. Go Dumbly. Go Dumbly. He rolls a 1. We'll use Guardian to reroll that. A 9. Do you have a luck, Dumbly? You do have a luck. That is a crit. That's also savage because it's the Mighty Bone Axe. 1, 2. Good systemic pressure roll with Guardian. Gain Lost Humour. Gain a random monster resource. Lost Humour, eh? We get Veined Glass. Cool. And the second one to wound, that's a 4. It is a wound. So take that. We will spend a survival to surge. Do we get it back? We do. Swing again with the Mighty Bone Axe. We hit once. We hit this location. Dumbly, you've wounded the monster once. Crit. Gain an evasion token. You may spend 1 survival. That's a crit, which is another savage wound. 1, 2. Love this Bone Axe. My goodness. Start of your next action, you may spend 1 survival. Discard the token to gain a permanent evasion. I like that. Seems good. Good work, Dumbly. So we have an axe proficiency gained. Fleur hasn't swung in anger yet. Ginny has not swung in anger yet. Nagini has absolutely got her guitar proficiency point, and Regulus has dagger proficiency. I don't care. I don't care. He's never coming on another hunt, probably. Okay. Fleur has 0 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the tall grass. Monster AI card. Yeah, we did some heat in that. Oh my god, Blood King. It's a legendary card. Future wound. Oh. After it suffers a wound from a weapon, place a red lantern token on that weapon to note this. Blood King, legendary trait. Great, I love that. Okay, dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide. 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 Wonderful. Guitar. I think we'll swing with the guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guitar in the rear. Perfect hit. And that is all. Nagini gets 1 perfect hit. Hit location is vasodilated. Yellow first. 6 and 2 is a wound. So that wound is successful. That gets archived. The guitar now has a token on it. So the next time we try to wound a coagulated hit location, which this is, with that weapon, we fail unless we roll a natural 10. future wound attempts, that weapon against coagulated Hitler immediately fail unless your wound result is a 10. Cool. And did a wound. Now we will attack in the front with the mighty bone axe on Dumbly. Yep. 4 and a 3. You need 2 accuracy, 2 hits. So that's a hit. Come on. Oh my god. Do this. Pseudo penis. So the mighty bone axe is wounding on a critting on a 9. See what he rolls. It's a 10 crit. Pseudo penis. All right. Roll 1, 2, 3. 8. No. So we do a wound. It's savage. And we then knock back 5. We've already got paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will then walk with find the castle diagonally. 1, 2, 5. He'll spend a survival to surge. Does he gain it? He does gain it. He's on a tear. He's on an absolute tear. Swing for the fences with your bone axe, Dumbly. 2 2s. He hits on 3 pluses. What a joker. Guardian? No. Save it for a failed wound roll. Diamond Scab Qatar in the rear. 1 hit so far. 3 is not going to hit. Don't think Nagini's got any accuracy. Nope, so it's 1. Oh my god, we're on a rampage here. Orange. 3 and 10. Wound. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swinging, and that's the mighty bone axe is also unable to wound coagulated hit locations now. So this is our first attack with Fleur. She's a 1,000,000 attack damage. So, but she's going to use the hollow sword. So she's rolling 5 dice. She's rolling 2 dice, hitting on a 5 plus. So she rolls 1 5, so that's 1 hit. So the hollow sword hits the fleshy body. It is frail. We're going to +2 strength token until the end of the attack. We're going +2 strength. We didn't roll a perfect hit. We get +1 strength for each of our bleeding tokens. So she's strength 1, 2, +5 is 7, 8, 9. And the hollow sword is 5, 6, 7. So she's anything but a 1 to wound, which would be nice to not roll a 1. It's a 2, so that's a successful wound with the hollow sword. We've kicked the shit out of this guy. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whip, the fingernail whip. 1 hit. I can't believe we still haven't hit the trap. This is super dense. The whip gains razor sharp against super dense locations. 6 and a 7 is enough to do a wound. That gets thingied. We get vasodilated on top of the thing on the right side. Very good. That's a whip wound. Go there. Okay, well, what we're going to do now is a single wound. on the side that we have no one positioned. Cool. That's the end of our turn. He has one AI card in his stack. Does he have a lost tail? No, he has a lost humour. So the closest threat in range is anyone we want. It is a synchronic attack, so he's going to swoosh around, but we're going to try and cut him in half when this happens. Dumbledore's going to spend a survival to dash. And he's going to use his diagonal find the castle to there. And he's going to swing with the mighty bone axe. Oh, it's a vasodilated, so he needs a natural 10 to wound. Interesting, interesting. Can we potentially get Ginny there? No, because she's done a wound with the whip as well. Okay, so we just need to hit twice with the bone whip. Or the mighty bone axe. Yeah, that's still our best chance, the mighty bone axe. So survival to surge, survival to dash. A 1 and a 7. We'll use Guardian to reroll that 1 to hit. Oh, it's a 2. Alright, so we flip that vasodilated. We can only wound this on a natural 10 from the mighty bone axe. Oh, it was so close to a 10. So that's fine. That will trigger this failure reaction. Before this failure reaction triggers, we're going to swing with the diamond scab guitar. No, we'll swing with the whip. It's least likely to trigger the trap. Perfect hit from Ginny. She's gaining a couple of blood dances because she's wounded him. Come on. It's not the trap and it's vasodilated. So we just need to not roll the... Yep, that's enough. Dead. Did not roll the trap once. It was second from the bottom. Second from the bottom. You love to see it. That is a shellacking. That is an absolute shellacking. We got some savage bone axe attacks, which is awesome. We forgot to do the evasion buff, but that's okay. That's it. We managed to make it. Complete the showdown. Showdown was victorious. We get 2 Hunt XP from facing the croc. We get 3 collective cognition and oh, that is so great. The scavenger kit was the weapon that was the chick that we wounded with. So we are going to gain a grand sum total of 10 Crimson Croc resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfection. We're going to gain ourselves 5 basic. That was beautiful, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And finally, we are also going to gain ourselves a black lichen strange resource. And that, we do not have bloodletting, so we do not gain that. So we don't get a blood diamond tier. However, we do have the very wonderful, there's the black lichen. You may consume this. Great. Yes, the last thing we get is Indomitable resources because of this new Indomitable card, which is very cool. And it says that if you defeat a level 3 monster, gain an Indomitable resource. However, Blood King was in play, so we also gain a random Crimson Crocodile Indomitable resource. So we gain 2 Indom Croc resources. So this is big. I really just want to get a perfect bone out of this. Just give me a perfect bone. Perfect stone. Dome buster. Yeah, vampire fang. Yeah. That was an amazing fight for us. I did not think we would do quite as well as that. That mighty bone axe has proved to be absolutely clutch. That's just a good turn of events. A good turn of events. Our frail hollow sword proved to be glorious. Jenny may ponder faceism, Regulus may ponder dreamism. We have just yes, yes. We have lots to do. Let's first of all do our settlement events for returning. We do get to flip 2 of these because we do have our Scout's Lantern back. So the first one we will flip is Mysterious Eggs. We still don't have bed, so we're going to get vermin resources. Cool. I mean, I think that's the one we're going to go for, but who knows? We may also get Mysterious Eggs. We don't have bed. We gather 1d5 vermin resources. We get ourselves 4 vermin resources. Hissing cockroach. We'll give that to someone who's not insane. Crabby and crabby. We have plenty of story events to get onto. I wish I could express to you how much I appreciate that Scout's Lantern. It is incredible. Incredible. Wondrous Design, that is a new one. Self-Invited Guest, that is a new one. Self-Invited Guest. A random survivor gains the Chaos Elf Hat Gear. Nominate a survivor to gain the Plumb the Depths of Despair. Oh my god. Alright, well we want a 786 here. A 2. You slip and cut your shard, suffer the hamstrung, severe leg injury. What did you serve the guests? What will you feed the children? Lose half the resources from the settlement storage rounded up. Oh, 4, 8, 11, 5, 16, 19, 21. So we're losing 11 resources. Hissing cockroach, crab spider, 1, 2. Strange, hollow stone, 3. Basic, 4, 5. Crimson croc, 6, 7, 8, 9. Phoenix, no. Smoke singers, 10, 11. And someone suffers the hamstrung severe injury. I don't really care who this is, but sure, Regulus, you're hamstrung, buddy. Good. You're never going out again, my guy. Chaos, hat, random gear. It's interesting. On arrival, gain a random disorder. When fighting Atlas, you always have the priority target token and cannot lose it. But you can have +4 strength and it's armor on your head. Don't think that's going to get an awful lot of use. Okay, self-invited guest, done. That is not a great event, good to note. Wondrous design. What is that event? Here it is. Wondrous design. Our collective cognition is 24, so that's good. We gained the innovation Dream Schematics. At the start of the develop step, the survivors must build the dream. Poor teamwork. Lose a resource. Bad planning. Lose a resource. Ah, cool. We shall gain Dream Schematics. So we have to do that every turn, every fight, everything. Okay, cool, cool, cool. A few eager survivors. If the settlement's collective cognition is 21 plus and the roll is not a 1, it is not a 1, proceed to the 10 plus result. Nominate 4 survivors. Each gains 3 Lumi and Stone Architect. Oh, we don't have Pictograph. You know, I was gonna innovate Pictograph a couple of years ago. And we got a saviour out of it. Oh, that's okay. 4 survivors, each gains 3 Lumi and Stone Architect. Dumbledore. 1, 2, 3. Stone Architect. What is Stone Architect? It's from Dreamism. Oh, when you're a returning survivor, add 1 construction to the Dream Project. Are we tracking the construction of the Dream Project on here? My guy, my scribe guy, my main man. Fleur's not going to take it. Ginny's not going to take it. Nagini's not going to take it. Maybe she will actually. Stone Architect. This is a Dreamism card. I'm loving this. Okay, so it's just building things for our boss. What are we building though? And then Narcissa. Yeah, we'll give it to Narcissa. One, two, 3 Lumi. And our last survivor, Arthur, is probably not going to be a good choice here. Fred's never going out again. Pansy's lost their survival reroll. Vernon, why not? Okay. So I'm just going to go and write the project thing here. Notes, dream schematics. I just want to check the timeline step. Is that on here? No, it's not. Just to see when that happens. Settlement phase, survivors return, gain endeavours, update timeline, update death count, develop. Yep, so at the start of the develop step, we have to use dream schematics. We have a hands of heat as well. We will roll on the hands of heat table. We'll nominate a survivor. Not sure who that survivor will be. Potentially getting +1 speed. Who do we want speed on? I reckon Dumbledore. Let's go Dumbledore. Dumbly, he gets a 7. He gains a permanent speed. Not bad with that savage bone axe. He's definitely wounded twice. Okay, so the Dream Project, we have 2 returning survivors. So Dream Project that have that ability. So that's going to be 2. And then we have to do this Dream Schematics, start of the develop step. We roll a 2, mishap, suffer the broken arm, severe injury. It's just going to get piled onto fucking Regulus. Have a broken arm, my guy. He's got 1 broken arm, he's got 1 dismembered arm. He's having a tough time. Okay, done. We are completed. Oh, Lantern Branding. Discard half of the settlement's total resources, including storage, rounded down. Well, let's fucking do some scrap, basic. So what do we got? We got 2, 8, 10. We got 10, so we'll discard 5. 1, 2, 3. Don't really want to get rid of my love juices. We can get rid of 1, 4. Strange. 5. Awful turn of events. But finally, we can add all of our things to the thing and start to spend some Lumi and stuff. Knowledge deck. Two crab spiders, a hissing cockroach, and a sword beetle. Indomitable resources. Vampire Fang and Secret Stone. So we gained a Blood Drinker pattern card, and we gain Dome Buster pattern card. Dome Buster. And Blood Drinker. There they are. Vampire Fang, 2 organ and a bone. And Secret Stone and 4 bone. Alright, I'll look forward to having a look at those. That could be an axe, which could be very exciting. That may be more interesting than the ornate rapier that I wanted to build. Oh, and we also got diamond scabs. Wow, we're on a tear. Another vermin, nightmare tick. Hide, lantern, bone, hide, skull. Hide, lantern, bone, hide, skull. Hide, lantern, bone, skull. Someone gains an insanity for picking up the skull. We'll probably make it Dumbledore. Vermins are gone. Strange, 2 acanthus, 2 iron and a black lichen. We did alright in this fight, didn't we? 2 iron, black lichen, 2 acanthus. Good. So, crocodiles. Flat vein, flat vein. Tiny ear. Immortal tongue. Crimson bone. Blood stool. Crimson fin. Pale flesh, pale flesh. Vein glass, pseudo penis. And that is all she wrote for the crocodile level 3. Friends, I'm gonna pause and go and have a look at some equipment and gear, but as always, we will spend an endeavour to innovate, and we'll just use monster bone, monster hide, and an organ. It'll just be the blood stool. Great. So we'll do that, and then I'll go and read a whole pile of new exciting equipment. First option, cooking. Second option, scarification, unlikely, unlikely. Shrine, good possibility. Partnership. Cooking or shrine? Cooking would be good, because you've got to do cooking by the book. Increase our survival limit. We'll do cooking, I think. I'd really like to do shrine, but I think cooking, I'm feeling the need for more endeavours with that Lumi one and increasing our survival limit. So cooking it is. All right. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to whip out our knowledge cards. So we gain 4 now. We always gain 4 because of the innovation that we picked up from that collective cognition. So we get Guardian 3. That is awesome. We're definitely buying that on someone. We get Limit Break. Unlikely to buy Limit Break on someone. Serial Code. Unlikely to gain Serial Code. And Unyielding. Unyielding. That is incredible. Well, we're definitely buying Unyielding and Guardian. I shall return. Okay. So I did have to archive one of those vermin resources for Hoarder. We do have the Facism level up for Ginny, so she's going to move to Facism 3. She's going to move to Facism 4. So Ginny may be about to lose all of her stuff, which would be suboptimal. Yeah. So she's going to roll on the Facism chart, and she gets a 9. Of course she does. Erase your name, philosophy, knowledges, impairments, disorders, severe head injuries, lifetime reroll, adopt a new philosophy. It's actually not that big a deal for her because she's getting rid of all of her abilities. She's got 3 disorders, so disorder, disorder, disorder. Doesn't say anything about weapon proficiencies. And all but 200 XP. It's a look, it's okay, I guess. Philosophy, name. All right, so Ginny is going to become Ginny Weasley. Come on. Done. Nagini has already pondered. Who was the other person who could ponder? Was that our idiot mate, Regulus? XP 7. Yeah, he gets to ponder. He gets to ponder Dreamism 3. He's never going out again. Gain a Lumi and roll a dice. What do you roll? An 8. Gain Adrenaline Junkie. It's okay. My brain is starting to get overwhelmed at combinations and possibilities with this system. It's so exciting to me that we can create survivors. You know, fighting arts, you just hope for a good combination of random things, but this is genuinely utilizing combinations like sword and shield style is incredible. To have shield proficiency and sword proficiency at the same time. Speaking of, we've really got to level up as shield master. Axe 1, whip 1, guitar 1, dagger 1. Maybe I need to get Nagini into the shield situation. She's got guitar though. Let's just keep rolling with guitar. Neville's our shield guy. Perfect. Yeah, it's interesting. Dome Buster looks incredible. Surpass. When your successful wound attempt total surpasses the monster's toughness by 5 or more, the monster suffers an additional wound. Just crazy, right? Like crazy ability. It's a heavy weapon. Cracks in the ground. Irrelevant because it's not armor. Yeah. Really, really, I think that one will make the cut. And maybe we'll try and do that. The other option that we picked up was Blood Drinker as an axe. It's also really interesting. We've obviously got Dumbledore who's leaning into axes, but when you wound the monster, remove one of your bleeding tokens and it gains +3 strength for each one of your bleeding tokens. He's got the ability to maybe take the Croc set out and maybe the Crimson Pearls and just absolutely kicking the shit out of it. Strength like 15, I'm not sure. Dome Buster. And Blood Drinker. It's just, yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to think about all of these possibilities. We lost a Droidecanthus. We've got a Grimjaw. Don't need a Finger of God. We need to make some leather. So we're going to spend some endeavours. We're not using trepanning. We are going to use butchery, and we're going to spend an organ, and that organ is going to be from the Crimson Crocodile. It'll just be this flat vein, and we're going to use Fleur is going to level up to Sword Mastery. So she's good. Go and grab ourselves a black sword from the Gorm. Good work, Fleur. We don't need you to come out in a fight anymore, but Sword Mastery, we've got the Hollow Sword. It's a pretty good weapon. Sword Mastery is good when you attack with a sword, +1 accuracy, +1 speed, and +1 strength, I think it is. So, Dream Project is at 2. So that's our first endeavour. We're not going to cook. We will Death Pact, innovate pictographs, like I should have done a little while ago. I'm going to retroactively take that because I think I can maybe gain the Scout Discovery for that monster. What's the pictograph things? Memento Mori. That's it. And we want to level Scrap Smelting 2, I think. Special Innovate Scrap Smelting. Bone 5, Organ 5. Probably don't have enough. Not going to create a statue. Don't need stone noses. Omega 3 could be interesting. Nightmare Training could be the go. Let's make a leather shield. So we'll make some leather. And hide an organ for pictographs. Again, hide, organ, done. Okay, so who has Lumi? Dumbledore has 4 Lumi, so we'll give him Guardian, and we will piss off Stone Architect maybe? Do we want Stone Architect? Don't think so. Or do we give him Unyielding? Fleur has 8 Lumi. She's probably not going out again. Ginny's got 3 Lumi, Nagini's got 3, Narcissa's got 6. So Narcissa will get Guardian. because that is a good ability for the scout who is always just trundling away at a cost of 4 Lumi. Done. Unyielding, reducing damage from hits. Love that ability. Wow. And it's cost 3, you reckon? Get out of here. Neville. Neville's never going to die. Unyielding. Wonder if there's a way to search for these by name, Scribe Guy. Yeah, man, have a look at Neville. Oh, fuck me. Get a shield on him and he's just going to cut sick. Okay, so let's turn some hide into leather. Here is 1 hide. Here is 2 hide. That should be enough leather. Leather. Mr. Leather. Crafting a leather shield, I think. Is there a shield at any other location, maybe? What about the Phoenix shield? Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Shield proficiency is really important. We need to find shield proficiency somehow. Let's make ourselves a dome buster. So it costs us 4 bone and the secret stone. We'll craft that. Do we also craft the blood drinker? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. And that feels pretty good. Scout discovery for pictographs. This is the scout discovery. I think. I'll double check. But friends, that is a wonderful and glorious hunt that has ended in huge success for our great team. I can't see us struggling to get to the end from here. It's going to be a battle against the God Hand to finish us off, which hopefully we will succeed and we can unlock the characters innovation. Scouts, pictograph, scout discoveries, resolve the conditions of the aftermath. What is the scout discovery? Is that an event or? No, it's not an event. Is it just this tablet thing? Do we just get that? That's a fucking awesome. That's just, I love this game, man. Oh my God, I love this game. It is just incredible. All right, friends, this next Lantern year, we are going to be facing off against someone. We'll probably just just go bitch slap another crocodile. I don't know. I can't express to you how excited I am. When do we get tier 3 philosophies? When do we get them? Shared illumination? Yes. Yes. 30. So if we hunt another level 3 and then we fight the butcher, that'll get us to 30 next lantern year. So we're going to have a level 3. Outstanding. What's culinary ingenuity? Oh, love it. All right, friends, I look forward to catching you in the next lantern year. Big Deno out.